The Denali is the flagship of the GMC Sierra 2500 HD lineup and one of the most expensive trucks on the market today. It's also one of the biggest, baddest, and most lavish trucks you can get from General Motors. Today, Ram and Ford both offer luxury trucks too, and they've gotten a lot better at making them through the years. So, is the 2020 GMC Sierra 2500 HD Denali still the ultimate luxury truck? Or is it being eclipsed by the competition it helps create? Here's a better question. What's the point of a full-size, heavy-duty luxury truck that costs 80 grand? Denali's always get a couple of hallmarks, like the extensive use of chrome. While it is available in several colors, the most popular one is black. Factor all these elements into the Sierra 2500 and you get one of the gaudiest GM trucks you can get. And yet it still looks better than most versions of its corporate cousin, the Chevrolet Silverado. Our test truck also came with the available multi-pro tailgate, which we cover in our video review of the GMC Sierra 1500. It's a neat feature that's helpful when you're carrying large items and want to be able to step right up into the truck's bed. This truck is so big, you have navigation lights up top and even more lights on the fender guards. And you're gonna need them because this truck towers over the road. And all these little things make owning a truck this size a bit more manageable. You've got bed steps at the rear bumper and ahead of the rear wheel. You've got these cab steps and these helpful two-tier trailering mirrors. Trims for the GMC Sierra 2500 HD start with the base, which GMC just calls Sierra. And from there you have the SLE, SLT, and the range-topping Denali that we're driving. The base truck comes standard with a V8 engine and a 7-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. After that, frills for the base truck are pretty minimal, and you may want to check out the SLE or SLT trims. For a full breakdown of each trim, check out my written review. You can find a link for that in the description below. The Denali has a full leather interior with wood grain inserts in the door. But to be honest, it's just so-so in here. This cabin is still based on the standard Sierra and Silverado, and it just doesn't hold up to the competition. The Ford F-250 Super Duty Limited and the Ram 2500 Limited both have more luxurious cabins with better fit and finish. Yes, they both call their top trims the Limited. Way to stand out, huh? Well, the flip side to that is this is still a truck, and keeping it simple is favorable to all the bells and whistles. And personally, I like the layout of GM trucks. No matter whether you get into a Silverado or Sierra, a Denali or a Z71, all the radio and climate controls are similar. This is helpful because it requires less learning for drivers. But if luxury brands have taught us anything, sometimes modern luxury is defined by pointlessly complicated controls. Some versions of the Ram 2500 Limited have a rotary dial, and they all get a massive 12-inch touchscreen. That's fine, but I'll take the more modest 8-inch screen in the Denali paired with actual buttons and dials. The Sierra 2500 HD offers two big V8 engine options, one gas and one diesel, both displacing 6.6 liters. The gas V8 makes 401 horsepower and 464 pound-feet of torque. The Duramax diesel V8 cranks out 445 horsepower and 910 pound-feet of torque, which is an absurd number to say out loud. The diesel engine in the Sierra Denali has seemingly endless power, and at low speed or high it can jump forward and possibly even squeal the tires. There is nothing like having this kind of stump-pulling power on tap, but because the Denali is based on the heavy-duty platform, it doesn't have the best turning radius. I mean, you really have to plan out your turns. So I would avoid taking this thing into the city if you can help it. When properly equipped with either a gooseneck or a fifth wheel, the GMC Sierra 2500 HD can tow up to 18,510 pounds and has a payload of 3,979 pounds. If those numbers are not adequate for you, you might want to check out the 3500 HD, which has a towing capacity of 35,500 pounds and a payload capacity of 7,442 pounds. Trucks like this don't have to state their EPA fuel economy estimates, but we can still get an idea from the trip computer. In our week of combined city and highway driving, we observed about 16.5 miles per gallon on average. Our test truck came with the Driver Alert Package 1 with front and rear parking sensors, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. and you almost need all three to manage this truck, even in sparsely populated areas. Our Denali test model came with a driver alert package too, including forward collision avoidance, lane departure warning, and automatic high beams. Base MSRP for the 2020 GMC Sierra 2500 HD starts at $35,600. And boy does it go up from there. Our range-topping Denali crew cab starts at $63,700. The Denali Ultimate package adds more cameras, the head-up display, and the moonroof for about $2,800. And the diesel engine is a standalone option at more than $9,700. All told, our test truck came in at a whopping $78,000. For a similar bed and cab size setup, check out the SLT with the gas engine or the SLE if you need the diesel engine. Both cost about $54,000 to $55,000. So what's the purpose of a luxury truck like this? A lot of people who are pretty well off might need to tow a horse trailer, a boat, a camping trailer, etc. Still, others might live on a massive wooded estate and want something comfortable to haul stuff around with on their property. All I know is I see more of these luxury trucks than I'd expect on the open road, which says to me they're filling a niche, and an expensive one at that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to see more videos, like my review on the Chevy Silverado HD. Now, if you think this truck is worth all 78 grand for what you get, let us know in the comments. And to read my full review on the 2020 GMC Sierra 2500 HD, go to CarGurus.com.